Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So this video over here is going to be about what is it that you should focus on if you're buying a pricier road bike like a Colnago, Pinarello, and a Bianchi. And right here in front of me, I have a Pinarello with 1,000 kilometers, and I'm gonna guide you to major points what you should be checking and how you can purchase a nice bike for a definitely reasonable price. And before we go any further, hit that thumbs up, give me a like if you found this video useful, subscribe down here, and let's get into it right now. So the first thing that I would break this video would be the three parts. The first one will be the frame set, the second one will be the drivetrain, and the third one will be the wheel set. And I'm gonna take you through all these three right now, and we're gonna focus one at a time through each of them. And then hopefully you guys will have some confidence how to make your purchase and whether or not you should take the bike inside for an inspection at a really reputable bike shop. So let's get into it right now. So the first one here that we're gonna start off with is the frame set. The reason why I'm starting with the frame set is because the frame is the most expensive part of the bike. And there are a couple of spots over here that I love to look when I'm buying the carbon bike, and I'm kind of trying to decide what kind of mileage there is on a bike. Now, what I have in front of me right now is the 2015 Pinarello with only 1,000 kilometers. Now, keep in mind, I didn't put many miles on this bike because I ride some other bikes, but I'm gonna give you now some kind of hints. What is it that you should look for? And the main points will be the bottom bracket area right here. This is the section here. I'm gonna try to kind of show you from this angle here. This is the area that takes a lot of stress. And what ends up happening, usually some bikes here will develop cracks and whatnot. So this is the area over here that everything should be smooth and looking like brand new. So that is the first area that takes a lot of stress because you keep pedaling and whatnot, and there's a lot of stress on the bottom bracket here. And let's get into second part of the frame that I would focus on would be this one here. This is the real triangle. Basically what ends up happening is that as you land or you hit the pothole, this part of the bike will kind of land on a pavement, and you want to see over here if you have any cracks on the chainstays right here, as well as the real triangle. You want to kind of see how these connections are they all intact, are they all properly connected? This is the main area that you want to focus on. At the same time, while you're looking at this one, you want to be looking at that one there too. So the one at the back will be, the one on the other side will be important, just like this one. So you want to be able to check both of them and see if you can find any issues down there. Remove the cable like this, have a look from a different angle, carefully have a look from the bottom. All this area over here at the back should look like brand new. Now I'm gonna just focus on one more thing over here. If it's a bike that the owner claims it has a low mileage, this area over here should definitely look pretty mint. So there is gonna be a lot of contact over here crossing over the top tube. And if I may just focus on this area, this thing over here should look like brand new. So I'll open focusing over there. So you get the idea. This is the bike with the 1,000 kilometers and everything looks brand new. Now, before I finish off the frame, I just want to go with one more point here, which is very important. You want to look at this spot over here. Let's focus on and see what I'm talking about. You want to keep an eye on the clamp here, the seat clamp, whether or not someone used the proper tool. Basically, I don't touch my clamp because this is carbon, like the rest of the frame is, and you need a torque meter in order to tighten this one. So chances are, have a look over here, because people tend to they tend to get lazy and they don't want to use the torque meter. So chances are that if this wasn't properly taken care of, you want to make sure that there's no cracking in here. So this will be the very last point of the frame that you want to look on here. And just before I finish off, over here at the port fork, this area over here takes a little bit of abuse. So you want to have a look at right down there if everything looks good. The fork is very important. So that's one of the area where you really want to focus on. So now another area over here that I'm going to touch on will be the drivetrain. You definitely want to invest in one of these chain checkers. So see, I have a chain checker here that usually you wanna inspect your chain. So this one here is pretty much brand new. Well, 1,000 kilometers on it, but you see, you should, with 1,000 kilometers on it or less than that, you should have the original chain there. The rear sprockets should also be immaculate. So that's the focus over there. Hopefully focus on the rear cassette, I should say. So if you have a low mileage bike, get the bike shop, or if you're not comfortable with it, get the bike shop to check the chain. And like I said, even if you're gonna get into this sport, you definitely want to be investing into the chain checker. So keep that in mind. So after you check the chain, you check the cassette, you want to check derailleurs. So this one is here, over here. See, you want to see if we took a beating, everything looks mint. This is the area you want to check on. Then you have the front derailleur right here. This one should look here pretty mint. At the same time, part of the drivetrain is the pedals. You want to see if they have taken a beating, what kind of wear and tear. The pedals can be swapped, but if they were original, they can tell you a lot about the bike. So keep that in mind. That the pedals are somewhat. Now, as a part of the drivetrain, this is the area that I like to come back here. See, I like to check the shifter levers. You see, this area over here should be delicate. Low mileage bikes should have a really mint hoods. These are the brake hoods over here. Same with another one. This area over here should be nice and mint. So these are some points over here that will tell you what kind of mileage the bike has. So again, I started from the frame. Now I'm checking the components. The components will give you a lot of hint what kind of mileage you have on it. If everything checks out fine, and then when we have checked over the components, I wouldn't want to miss the brakes. So see over here how much meat I have there. You want to see how much meat you have on the brake pads. That will give you a good hint what kind of mileage you have on the bike. And at the same time, you're gonna come back here and check the rear brakes. That will give you good hint. Now, in order to wrap up this, you want to be checking the wheel set. So here is the wheel set over here. See, this one has just kind of dirty here. There isn't any wear on the side of the rim. See, the rim valves are pretty mint. So basically, the low mileage bike should have a pretty low mileage, should have a pretty mint rims over here, along with the brakes. So that should be definitely good giveaway what kind of wear and tear you have on the sidewalls of the rim here. Now, just to wrap up, the tires can also give you quite a bit of hint over here. This one at the back here is the original one. You see what I'm talking about? You see how even though I only have 1,000 kilometers, the pins, they're still here. So keep in mind the tires can be swapped, but the truth is that they should be able to tell you will be able to tell what kind of tread there is on it, and in that case you can gauge what kind of mileage you have there on this bike. So those are the main components. So again, I'm gonna just recap here. The first one, which is more important, is the frame. You want to check the frame. The second one will be the components, and then you're going to wrap up with the wheels and the tires, which will give you a good hint what kind of mileage you have on the bike. I hope you found this useful. Give me a thumbs up. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.